Hey everyone, welcome to Infinite Realms. This is Robert, and this is I've been calling it looking around the realms, but it is what it is. Just stuff I find and things I'm interested in and things I'm not interested in, and I just talk about for a minute and laugh at and move on. It's just you know making it up as we go along. And of course, this week I tried out some shorts. One was of my trip. With I had a very important doctor's appointment with my daughter, and we had to check on some things. She's fine. It's not a big deal now, but at the time it was. But I did manage to get in some toy hunting for the first time in a long time, and I actually found stuff, so that was cool. I would have filmed it, but there were a lot of people around, and there were a lot of little kids around, so I hesitated on that part. But I'll get to that when I get to purchases and trades and everything else. But so let's just look around the internet today and find out what's fun. And one of the first things I know I'm going to want to look at is I'm laughing thinking about it, but the adult Happy Meals from McDonald's. And I mean, I get what they were doing, but it's like the toys look like the stuff of nightmares, man. Grimace is scary to me, and I can't help but laugh at it. It's just funny, and yeah. So somebody told me this is the company that did these toys. That's their gimmick, is doing two sets of eyes, which is weird. But that's why they're there, and it's just like, okay, what led McDonald's to say this is a good idea? I don't know, but yeah. Anyway, nightmare fuel for sure. I mean, moving on. The HasLab, the Ghost Rider HasLab, is like watching. It's like watching my channel. To be perfectly honest, it's like somebody trying so hard, and then they just don't do it. But yeah, it's like watching this channel. So, uh, um, so now they revealed the Goblin Queen. Now it's not the first complaint is it's not the underboob version we're used to. And I know Madeline has gone into some more conservative clothing in the past few years, but still, I don't think she's ever wore anything like this. I could be wrong on that. Uh, it's possible. I don't know. Again, it's just comics. I don't read a lot, and I'm kind of behind on doing my digital subscription and catching up. So I probably need to do that in the next month or two. But I never have time to read, so that's the problem. So anyway, the figure, it's just weird looking. It just it's odd. I mean, there's some good qualities to it, but it is odd. And the best way I can describe it is it's really a half-ass attempt to just get the X-Men people who are desperate for this figure to join in, and it's not going to work. Um, People have wanted a Goblin Queen figure for a long time, myself included. This is not the way you're going to get it. I mean, the HasLab continues to lose backers. I mean, that's all you can say. It keeps losing backers instead of gaining. I don't see this one making it, to be perfectly honest. And I don't know if that will be a lesson for Hasbro or not. I really don't. It's just too pricey. It's the end of there is no discussion. It's just too pricey. That's it. I mean, it's just too much. I know I said I was going to back it if I got enough birthday money. And then I backed out of my own promise. And I said, no, I'm just going to buy smaller stuff that I like, which I will get to in just a minute. All right, moving on. PulseCon happened. I kind of went over PulseCon already. But let me go over, a couple things. Um, you know, there was the Modular Iron Man I didn't talk about. I didn't really like it. I'll just be honest with you. I mean, I don't know. it's hard for me to quantify what it is I don't like about that specific armor from the cartoon. I just don't. I think it's too blocky. I don't know. I know a lot of people love it, and I'm not trying to knock you for loving it. I just don't. The major thing was the Daredevil 3-pack. I did pre-order that. There was a Cyclops for the animated series. Again, this is the cell shading. No, I can't. Just can't. And that's most of the stuff I haven't. Or I mean, I've pretty well covered everything already. So it's kind of not, not trying to rehash what I've already done. There was also the Walmart Collector Con thingamabob. Not much from that. I pre-ordered Kevin Nash and Shelton Benjamin from that one, but that was about it. I didn't really think much of it. Turning to TV, going to talk briefly about Andor. I like overall Andor. It does have a slow pace to it, but it's okay. I mean, it's not great, not great by a long shot, but it's watchable. The only complaint I have is for a little while I didn't realize the flashbacks were flashbacks, and I was wondering what movie B related to movie A. And then finally, I can't remember how it clicked, but there for a little while I was really confused. And then it clicked, oh, this is a flashback. Okay. Because there's not really any transitions. And then there was a couple of times, it was like for a minute, I'm like, where am I? Am I flashback or am I in the quote present? And yeah, it was, it was a little tough. I don't know if I missed something somewhere that told me it was a flashback, because, the very first bit of it, I'm not going to lie, I was half paying attention to it. So that's my only real gripe about Andor so far. Otherwise, it seems like it's going to be an okay show. Okay, I did finally get to watch Cobra Kai Season 5. I'm going to do a bigger review on that later. So, let's get into the purchases and acquisitions of the week. Well, they're 2 weeks. I do every 2 weeks. So, yeah, if you've been watching, I've been tossing some shorts up just to, you just throw stuff and see what sticks, right? Of course, I got the Lizard. Hopefully that review will be posted by now. I also got several things. So let me look at the backlog here first. Okay, so I keep talking about the backlog. So this is what's in the backlog. The Hiya Toys, Wonder Woman, and RoboCop. I've been meaning to get to that. Malekith, Grey Gargoyle, White Vision from WandaVision, and Blizzard. Those are major ones that are in the backlog. They've just been sitting there. The review, either they're half filmed or something. I mean, it's just something getting in the way of putting those up. So keep on the lookout for those. Okay. So I did get a G.I. Joe Classified Bat. Finally, yay. That should be up soon. An AEW Supreme Cody Rhodes. Look for that one. That is phenomenal figure. Really, I can't say enough about it. In a trade, this finally came in. Disco Dazzler didn't have a Build-A-Figure piece, and I didn't want the Build-A-Figure piece. So that worked out for me real well. And I just bought this for fun because of the bell bottoms and the skates. And, yeah, that's just, yeah, sometimes you do something just for you, and that's what it is. I mean, it's just funny. I have a couple of those comics. I wasn't a big fan of Dazzler, but I think the figure's funny. So I'm going to leave it at that. So, of course, if you've been watching the shorts, you saw I got Marvel Legends US Agent, NECA Jason Voorhees, and NECA RoboCop. So, there you go. Now, Pre-Order Palooza is going on right now, too. Got my Macho Man Randy Savage NWO. I've already put that one up. I've got finally got a hold of some Star Wars vintage stuff that I'll play in the review throughout the weeks. Boba Fett, Obi-Wan, the new Vader, and Reva. So that should be interesting. Ricky Steamboat's another one. Really love that figure. It's a cool figure. It's the one with the TV title. Awesome. And I got my shipping notices on both Spider-Man and Spinneret, and Black Panther from the Wakanda Forever line. So that should be in this week sometime very soon. It's been shipped, so we'll see. All right, so that covers a lot. That covers what I've gotten this week. So it's been a big week, inadvertently. The pre-orders popping in. I left out Farouk. I'm not going to show him because I'm going to wait for. I've got Bradshaw coming in on a pre-order. I went to the store, found 8 Farouks, no Bradshaw. How can you have half the acolytes? I don't understand that. So I just grabbed Farouk and I ordered Bradshaw. So Bradshaw should be here probably by Monday. So I'll also plan to do an acolytes. I'm going to review them together because they were the tag team. Okay, so that seems to be everything at the moment. What'd you get this week? Let me know. It's been a fun week. Really fun week. I'm poorer, but it's been a fun week. All right. And hey, don't forget to like and subscribe.